Hello students, we start with our topic integration. Okay, now we have solved exercise 3.2a. We move on to exercise 3.2b. Now before that there are some special integrals we have to consider. Okay, and then we have to solve our exercise 3.2b. Now some special integrals means we have formula for some special type of integration. I will explain that. Now if first integration is of the type 1 upon x square plus a square dx. See here, integration will be of the type 1 upon x square plus a square dx, where a is constant, then it is always equal to 1 by a tan inverse of x by a plus c. So directly if this type of integration occurs, then you have to split it as 1 by a tan inverse of x by a plus c, where a is any constant. Okay student. Now second formula, if the integration is of the type 1 upon x square minus a square dx, so it is always equal to 1 upon 2a log of x minus a upon x plus a plus c. Third, if integration is of the type 1 upon a square minus x square dx, then it is always equal to 1 upon 2a log of a plus x upon a minus x plus c. Okay, now fourth formula we have 1 upon integration under root of a square minus x square dx. Here it is under root a square minus x square dx. It is always equal to sine inverse of x by a plus c. Fifth special integral is if integration is of the type 1 upon under root x square minus a square dx, that is convert to log of x plus under root x square minus a square plus c. Always you have to write down plus c. Sixth integration is of the type 1 upon under root x square plus a square dx. It is equal to log of x plus under root x square plus a square plus c. And the last integral is if integration 1 upon x under root of x square minus x square dx, that is equal to 1 upon a sec inverse of x by a plus c. So students, you have to remember these 7 special integrals. I will explain. Integration 1 upon x square plus a square dx is always equal to 1 by a tan inverse of x by a plus c. Second integration 1 upon x square minus a square dx, 1 by 2a log x minus a upon x plus a plus c. Now see here 2 and 3, that is change in only plus and minus sign. So there are this is x square minus a square, so we have x minus a. We have a square minus x square, so we have a plus x upon a minus x. Now fourth integration under root a square minus x square, it will convert to sine inverse of x by a plus c. Next integration under root of x square minus a square dx, so it is log of x plus under root x square minus a square. We have fifth and sixth formula. Also there is a change in plus and minus sign, so we have to change in plus and minus sign. And the seventh formula, integration 1 upon x under root x square minus x square dx equal to 1 by a sec inverse of x by a plus c. So you have to remember these some special integrals. We will take our exercise 3.2b, which is based on this formula. Okay, so exercise 3.2b. First question, integrate the following. It is 1 upon 4x square minus 3 dx. Now students, you have to solve this example based on this formula, so we have to compare this with this formula. Now it is 4x square minus 3 dx. It is of the type integration x square minus a square dx, because first term is x, which is variable, second term is constant, which is 3. So integration 1 upon x square minus a square dx, what is it? It is equal to 1 upon 2a log of x minus a upon x plus a plus c. Always mention the formula so that it will be easy to solve. Okay, now we will convert this 4x square minus 3 in terms of x square minus a square. So it equal to 4x square can be written as 2x whole square, 3 can be written as under root 3 whole square, and dx. So that we have here a equal to what? Root 3. Okay, now directly we can apply the formula 1 upon 2a. A is what? Root 3 log of x minus a. Instead of x, what we have? 2x. So 2x minus root 3 upon 2x plus root 3. Now here students, you have to remember one more point. Here coefficient of x is what? 2. Whenever coefficient of x is other than 1, always we have to divide that term. Here coefficient of x is 2. So we have to take 1 by 2 and plus c. Okay. So that 2 into 2 is 4. So 1 upon 4 root 3 log of 2x minus root 3 upon 2x plus root 3 and plus c, and this is your integration I. So in this way we have to apply this formula. Okay. Now second example. We have integration 1 upon 7 plus 2x square dx. Now it is of the type a square plus x square, or we say 1 upon x square plus a square dx. It is always equal to 1 by a tan inverse of x by a plus c. Okay. Now students, first of all write down in standard form. Now here first term is x, so 2x square. Now we have to write in perfect square, so it will be root 2x whole square. I have write this 2x square as root 2x whole square. 7 can be written as under root 7 whole square dx. So that this is of the form x square plus a square. Here a is what? Root 7. Now 1 by a. 1 by a means 1 upon root 7. Tan inverse of x by a. X is what? Root 2x. A is what? Root 7. Again one more step. Coefficient of x is what? Root 2. So divide by root 2 and plus integration constant c. So that root 7 into root 2 will be 1 upon root 14 tan inverse of root 2x upon root 7 plus c. In this way, this is our second example. Now we move on to third example. We have integration 1 upon under root 3x square plus 8 dx. Now it is integration under root 3x square plus 8. So we have to apply integration 1 upon under root x square plus a square dx. Whenever you see the example, write down the form of it. It is under root 3x square plus 8. So under root x square plus a square dx, and it is always equal to log of x plus under root x square plus a square plus c. So that we convert this term in standard form x square plus a square equal to. Okay. Now student, first term is x square and we have root 3 x square. Now here we can take out this root 3 common. Okay students. So that in bracket we have left with under root of x square plus 8 by 3 dx. What I have done, we want x square. We have 3x square. I have taken 3 common. So actually it is root 3. So it is x square plus 8 by 3. Now convert x square plus a square. Now it is equal to 1 upon root 3 out of the integration under root of x square. You have to write down in terms of square. 8 by 3 means under root of 8 by 3 whole square dx. So we can say that our a is under root of 8 by 3. Okay. So equal to. Now this is of the form under root x square plus a square. It is equal to log of x plus under root x square plus a square. So 1 by root 3 log of x. X is as it is plus under root x square plus x square is actually our original term. It is equal to 3x square plus 8 and plus c. So in this way you have to solve the example. Now example number 4. 1 upon under root 2x square minus 5 dx. Under root 2x square minus 5 dx means 1 upon integration 1 upon x square minus a square dx. So root x square minus x square is log of x plus under root x square minus a square. Now again students, take out root 2 common. So in bracket under root of x square by, it actually only x square and minus 5 by 2 dx. What I have done, I have made this coefficient of x square as 1. So root 2 common, so x square minus 5 by 2 dx. Now 1 upon root 2 out of the integration in proper form, under root x square minus, we want a square, so 5 by 2 can be written as under root 5 by 2 whole square and dx. So it is equal to 1 upon under root 2. Directly apply the formula, log of x plus under root x square minus x square, this is nothing but under root of x square minus 5 by 2 and plus c. So in this type of example, you have to adjust the terms, okay, or adjust the numbers, and directly you have to apply the formula. Okay students, now next we move on to fifth example. Integration 1 upon under root 11 minus 4x square dx. Now it is first term is constant and then variable x. So 1 upon under root a square minus x square dx. 1 upon under root a square minus x square dx is what? It is sine inverse of x by a plus c. So adjust this term, 1 upon under root. Now student, we want coefficient of x as 1. So 4 I have taken common. So under root 4. So in bracket 11 by 4 minus x square dx. What I have done? I have bring this 4 out of the root. So root 4. So 11 by 4 minus x square dx. So 1 upon root 4 integration 1 upon. Now it is of the type a square minus x square. So 11 by 4 can be written as under root of 11 by 2. Okay, and its square and minus x square as it is dx. So it is 1 upon root 4 means 1 by 2. Now apply here under root a square minus x square, sine inverse of x. So actually it is 1 by 2 sine inverse of x. Okay, and a is what? Under root 11 by 2 and plus c. So in proper form it is 1 by 2 sine inverse of, this 2 will go to the numerator. So 2x upon root 11 and plus c. So this is your I. Now let's take next example. Example number 6. Integration under root 9 plus x upon 9 minus x dx. Now student, we don't have formula for this type of terms, but it is irrational term, under root 9 plus x upon under root 9 minus x. So whenever irrational term occurs, we rationalize it. So this example can be solved by using rationalization method. Okay, so this can be written as under root of 9 plus x upon 9 minus x into, rationalize the term, it is 9 minus x. So 9 plus x upon 9 plus x dx. Okay, now see here 9 plus x whole square. So under root 9 plus x whole square. Now here under root 9 minus x, 9 plus x. So it is a square minus b square means 9 square minus x square dx. So that this is equal to, now this is under root and whole square. So it will get cancelled. So we have left with 9 plus x upon. Okay students, now 9 square minus x square as it is and dx. Okay, now there are two terms separated. First term will be 9 upon under root 9 square minus x square dx. Second term is x upon under root 9 square minus x square dx. Okay, so this is your I equal to. Now students, here this is 9 upon under root 9 square minus x square dx, and this is, say this term I will say it is as I, because we have to solve this term by using substitution. Here we have to substitute and then solve. Okay, because we have x term in the numerator, and this is simple. 9 1 upon under root 9 square minus x square dx plus I equal to 9. Now it is of the type under root a square minus x square, that is sine inverse of x by a. So sine inverse of x by 9 and plus, suppose this is I1 because I have taken I here, and say this is equation number 1. Now separately we solve I1 and substitute in equation 1. Now I1 is, okay, I1 is integration x upon under root 9 square minus x square dx. Now here put 9 square minus x square equal to t, so that minus 2x dx equal to dt. We want value of x dx. So x dx will be minus dt by 2. Therefore, I1 will now become, now x dx. X dx is what? Minus dt by 2 upon under root. 9 square minus x square is t. So under root t. Minus 1 by 2 constant dt upon root t equal to minus 1 by t. Root t means t raised to minus half dt. It is 1 upon root t. If I will take it into the numerator, it will be t raised to minus half dt. Now apply the integration for x raised to n. We know that whenever integration x raised to n, power is increased by 1. So t raised to minus half plus 1, divide by that term, minus half plus 1 and plus c. So that minus half, t raised to minus half plus 1 means t raised to half. Minus half plus 1 means half. So that half get cancelled, plus c. This is minus t raised to half means root t plus c. And what is the value of t? 9 square minus x square. So 9 square minus x square plus c, and this is your I1. So we substitute I1 in equation number 1. So that equation 1 implies I equal to, our first term is 9 sine inverse of x by 9 plus I1. I1 is minus of under root 9 square minus x square plus c. So your final answer is 9 sine inverse of x by 9, plus into minus is minus under root of 9 square minus x square plus c, and this is your I. So this is our exercise 3.2b. Okay students, thank you.